In this video, I'll share the relationship between kneecap position or alignment and pain on the front of your knee. And I'll share 2 steps to begin decreasing pain on the front of your knees. I also recommend that you check out the guide to Save Your Knees. You may access it at saveyourkneesguide.com. Many people are told that they have pain on the front of their knees because their kneecaps are out of alignment. And when x-rays are taken, a physician comments on the position of the kneecap. Sometimes the kneecap is described as being tilted, or it's considered too high, patella alta, or too low, patella baja. Stretching and strengthening, taping, or braces may be used to better position the kneecap. And back in the 80s and 90s, it was common for people to undergo a surgery that cut connective tissue near the kneecap. This was known as a lateral retinacular release. I lost track of the number of physical therapy patients I saw who regretted having that surgery. It's really no surprise that the surgery fell out of favor, because rarely does changing the position of the kneecap alone solve the problem of knee pain. Research published roughly 25 years ago indicated that the vast majority of people without knee pain had kneecaps that were not perfectly positioned. Although the participants in this study did not have knee pain, only 4.5% of 200 women's knees and 21% of 220 men's knees had no positive physical findings. The findings of too much kneecap movement, noise under the kneecap, and a kneecap sitting off to the side are all commonly found on x-rays, even without having knee pain. And my colleague, Dr. Doug Kelsey, states the problem of anterior knee pain, patellofemoral pain syndrome, chondromalacia, is not primarily the result of abnormally positioned kneecap, but the result of poorly conditioned tissues, which is then exacerbated by patellar mechanics. So it's possible to have a poorly positioned kneecap and not have pain. One example of this is Priska Jeptu. She won marathons in New York, Paris, and London. But if you look at her knee alignment, well, it makes me cringe a little. Her knees turn inward. Yet even though her kneecaps are not well aligned, the area under her kneecaps is clearly very strong because she's been able to train and run fast without knee pain. The root of the problem of kneecap pain is poor conditioning or weakness behind the kneecap. To eliminate kneecap pain, you need to treat this weakness by conditioning and strengthening it. Here are 2 ways to begin doing this. Perform an exercise known as the quad set. This involves tightening the muscles on the front of your thigh, which in turn thickens the fluid behind the kneecap to provide better cushion and lubrication. You can find more details about this exercise in my video, The Ultimate Guide to Quad Sets. Completing 10 quad sets several times per day and doing so over multiple weeks is associated with less knee pain. Gently move your knee. One way to do so does not require any equipment. It involves sitting in a rocking chair. By resting your feet on the floor while you rock in the chair, a gentle lubricating motion occurs in your knees. Or many of my clients perform sitting sliders by using a furniture mover, a dust cloth, or something that decreases the friction under their feet to effortlessly create knee motion. Moving with the right amount of force strengthens the area behind your kneecap by making it more firm. Regardless of the alignment or position of your kneecaps, you can take steps to reduce pain behind and around your kneecaps. I also recommend that you check out the guide to Save Your Knees. You may access it at saveyourkneesguide.com.